All right, Tom hangs on for third. Todd grabs fourth. Brian Bodine, our race winner. Good job.
We'll give you guys a little longer here to get your Nitro cars warmed up. We'll give you a 5-minute Nitro warm-up starting in 15 seconds. You'll have a 5-minute Nitro warm-up starting in 15 seconds. $30-minute Nitro A main, last race of the day. Ask your spectators to observe our signs around the track. Please stay at least 10 feet back from the edge of the track. These cars will be running for 30 minutes, so they will be extremely hot. They're heavy and they are fast. 5-minute warm-up starting now. So far I have Brian Bodine and John Sang and Jerry Bernard, Edward Dinter, Ken Chan, and John Baukerchek. Waiting for Blake, Craig, Tom, and Super Mario. Will be Blake on the pole, Brian second, Craig third, John fourth, Thomas fifth, Jerry sixth, Edward seventh, Ken eighth, Super Mario 9th, and John Bowker at the back. 4.5 minutes left in warm-up. Yes, corner marshals and volunteer corner marshals, please. Jerry, you're exempt. Four minutes left in warm-up. 4 minutes left in warm-up. $3:45 left in warm-up. 3:45 left in warm-up. Everyone has checked except for Thomas, Super Mario, Tom, Craig, and Blake. Three and a half minutes. $3:15. Corner marshals, please, and we will need people to spot these corner marshals that are out there off in about 10 or 15 minutes. So anyone in the pits not doing anything, feeling like corner marshaling, you're more than welcome. 3 minutes. $2:45. Order is Blake, Brian, Craig, John, Tom, Jerry, Edward, Ken, Mario, and John Bowker. Two and a half minutes. Just waiting for Thomas to check. Everyone else is checked. 2:15 remaining in warm-up. 2 minutes in warm-up, 2 minutes. .145. One and a half minutes left in warm-up. 30-minute Nitro A main upcoming. .115 left in warm-up. Drivers, 115. Everyone has checked under the loop. One minute, drivers, 1 minute left in warm-up. Yes, make sure pit guys, when you're pitting the cars, you put the car up on the wall and do your pitting there. No car should be in pit lane unless it's coming or going. 45 seconds. .30 seconds. 25. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Good luck, guys. Less than 5. Go. 30 minutes of Nitro for all the marbles here. Touring Nitro 30-minute A-Main Speed Weekend 2012. Blake Bell, your early leader, our pole sitter. Craig Roberts in second. Kids beside the straightaway fence, please move back from the fence. Move away from the side of the track, please. Blake, Craig, Brian, John, Ken, Super Mario, Thomas, Jerry, Edward, and John. That's your running order. The fluorescent orange car is your leader. Actually, Blake Bell is the leader. Craig in second spot right behind us. So the blue and yellow and fluorescent orange under the timing bridge, 1 and 2. Brian Bodine in the candy apple red, blue, and white running in third. Brian currently 1 second back, but the field is closed up. So 1, 2, and 3 down the straightaway. Fourth place is John Sang in the white and blue. Then Ken Chan in the white and green. Super Mario in the blue, yellow, and red. Tom Younger in the pink, or orange, blue, and white. Then Edward Dinder in the fluorescent orange and white, or white and fluorescent orange to be the correct running colors. Brian is moved into second spot ahead of Craig, so Blake with a 2.8 second lead at the front. Yellow car coming down the straightaway is your leader. Close battle between Brian and Craig for second spot. The fluorescent red with blue and white, and the fluorescent orange right behind him. That's the battle for second. Jerry Bernard in the blue, black, and yellow trim running in ninth, and John Bowker in the red running in 10th. 2:15 into the race. We're on a 145 lap and make that 144 laps in 30 minutes, 1 second. Good battle for second spot now between Brian, Craig, and John. 3 cars running very close together. Blake has pulled himself out a bit of a buffer. When they cross the line, I will tell you, 3.9 seconds between first and second, third right there, and fourth right there. So Brian Bodine, Craig Roberts, and John Sang battling it out for second at the moment. Craig looking inside, but not enough space here to get by Brian. Super Mario in the blue with red and yellow, currently running in 5th spot. Ken Chan right behind him in the green and white. Then Tom Younger in the orange, white, and blue. Just past the 3-minute mark, 26 minutes and 45 seconds left. Then Edward Dinter running in 8th spot in the white and fluorescent orange. Jerry Bernard in 9th in the black, yellow, and blue. And then John Bowker in the red car with yellow wheels running in 10th. 3.5 minutes in. Expect to see fuel stops somewhere around the 5 to 6 minute mark here. The pit guys will be busy. Pitmen, remember, please, when you pit stop, pick the car up, put it on the wall, fuel it up, and let it go again. No throwing cars. Coming up on the 4-minute mark, drivers, Blake, Brian, Craig, John, Ken, or Mario, Ken, Tom, Edward, Jerry, and John. Just over 4 minutes in. Approaching 4:15. Blake with a 2.7 second lead. Blake coming on the straightaway in that yellow and blue. Making lots of power. Lap time by a 13.29 second lap. His fast lap a 12.249. Craig Roberts with the fastest lap in the race at 12.189. Craig moving into second spot. Ahead of Brian. Then John. Brian's last lap a 13.2, a 12.5 for John, a 13th lap for Super Mario. Approaching the 5-minute mark, drivers and pit crew. 4:55 gone.
25 minutes left.
Coming through the sweeper, drivers, stay tight. 5 minutes gone, drivers. Watch on the straightaway. There's a bunch of cars bumping and grinding. Body tuck. And Ken Chan's gone on his way into the pits. A lot of pit work going on here. This is going to change up the lead. Craig is their new leader in the fluorescent orange. See if he holds that after these fuel stops. Brian Bodine shown currently in second. Blake currently in third. John currently in fourth. Saying that is Mario in fifth. Blake Bell. So the order has changed. Brian Bodine, Blake Bell, and Craig Roberts now the running order after fuel stops. 5:45 into the race. 24:15 to go. .3 seconds separate first and third. Brian Bodine on a 1:41 lap pace in 30 minutes 5 seconds. Craig on a 1:40 in 30 minutes 10 seconds. 3.7 seconds between first and second now. Blake half a second back from Craig in third. Second and third just past the straightaway loop. Coming in front of the driver's stand. Meanwhile, leader under the timing bridge, Brian Bodine. 6.5 minutes gone. So Brian, Craig, Blake, the top 3 cars. Brian in front of the driver's stand now in the candy apple red, blue, and white onto the straightaway. And second and third, fluorescent orange car and fluorescent yellow and blue. Craig and Blake just past the timing bridge. 3.5 seconds back from the leader. John Sang running in 4th spot. He is
23 minutes left.
10 seconds back from first, second, and third, basically. Super Mario in 5th spot. Tom in 6th. Ken Chan 7th. Edward in 8th. Jerry in 9th. And John Bowker in 10th. 7:15 into the race. 22 minutes, 45 seconds left. .142 now, Brian Bodine's pace in 30 minutes, 7 seconds. Craig now 2.9 seconds back, and Blake just over half a second back. Brian Bodine in for fuel, and a quick work by Pitman gets him back out. Almost 8 minutes gone into the race, drivers. Almost 8 minutes in. Craig Roberts takes over the lead after Brian stopped for
22
fuel.
minutes left.
Oh, and he bangs off the boards, but not enough space for Blake to sneak by. So 1 and 2 down the straightaway. Blake looking outside, but there's not enough horsepower to propel him past. Brian in third spot behind Ken Chan. Thank you, Ken. Brian now 1.6 seconds back from second place man Blake Bell. So your leader, fluorescent orange car, Craig Roberts down the straight. Oh, Craig off the wall, but keeps it going. Blake takes over the lead. Craig remains in second spot, but Brian is right on his back bumper. 8.5 minutes into the race. A lot of lead changes here early on. John Sang, that is, running a nice consistent fourth all race. Super Mario in fifth. Thomas in sixth spot. Ken Chan seventh. Edward eighth. John Bowker ninth. And Jerry in 10th. 9 minutes in. 21 minutes left. Blake with a 1.3 second lead over Craig. Blake in the yellow and blue. Thanks, Jerry. Leader down the straightaway. Craig 1.5 seconds back. And Brian 1 second behind Craig. Yeah, Craig is certainly closing in. 1.6 seconds behind Blake. Leader's running behind traffic. That's the leader behind you, Thomas. And thank you, Edward. Leader coming up behind you, Super Mario. Almost 10 minutes into the race. Expect to see more fuel stops coming up shortly. 10 minutes.
20 minutes left.
10 minutes gone, 20 to go. Blake, Craig, Brian, John, Mario, Thomas, Ken, Edward, John, and Jerry, your running order. And our leader in for fuel, Blake Bell in for fuel. Brian Ashmore fills him and sends him on his way. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, there's a bit of a kerfuffle in pit lane. This is going to change the whole composure of the race right here. See who's going to come out leading this. I think Brian Bodine is, he's coming in for fuel. Here comes Craig to take over the lead, I think. This is going to be interesting. Still says Brian leading, but the other two cars have not crossed over the loop. Who got there first, Blake or Craig? Still says Brian leading. 11 minutes in.
19 minutes left.
11 minutes in, 19 to go. Brian's running a completely different fuel stop strategy than everyone else. So Craig in second, Blake in third. Craig 8.2 seconds back from our leader, Brian Bodine from Washington State. Blake Bell in third spot. He is currently 1 lap down to second place and 2 laps down to the leader, at least a lap and a half. 9.5 seconds down to second place. Craig now 8.3 seconds behind Brian Bodine. 11:45 into the race, drivers. John Sang running in fourth spot. Super Mario fifth. Ken Chan sixth. Thomas seventh. Edward eighth. John Bowker ninth. And Jerry Bernard in 10th.
18 minutes
12
left.
minutes in, 18 left. Lead car. Where is he? He's coming on the straightaway now. That fluorescent red, blue, and white just went under the timing bridge. Brian Bodine, your current leader, right behind. Thank you. Leader behind you, John Bowker. Thank you. Craig 8.5 seconds back in the fluorescent orange car. Then Blake Bell 7.5 seconds back from Craig in third. 12:45 into the race. This is going to be a heavy traction wear track, I would think, today. A lot of rubber, a lot of goop on the track. Excellent grip.
17 minutes left.
13 minutes in, 17 to go. Let's get some lap times here of recent. 12.9 for our leader last time past the loop. Craig's last lap a 12.2, or 12.12 I should say. Make that a 12.38. Blake with a 13.1 last lap. This lap a 12.3. John Sang with a 12.3. Super Mario 12.6. Ken Chan a 13 flat. Thomas a 12.9. Edward a 13.3. John Bowker a 13.5. And Jerry a 14.4. 13.45 in. We started with 10, we still have 10 running, that's always good.
16 minutes left.
14 in, 16 to go. I expect to see some drivers thinking about fuel stops anytime now. 14:15 into the race, 15:45 to go. Craig now 6.1 seconds back from our leader, Brian Bodine. 6.2 seconds back. Blake Bell in third spot. He is 7.1 back from Craig in second. 14:45 in. 15:15 to go. John Sang in fourth, Super Mario fifth, Ken Chan sixth,
15 minutes left.
Tom Younger seventh, Edward Binder eighth, 15 minutes in, 15 to go, just past the halfway point. Edward Binder in eighth, John Bowker ninth, and Jerry Bernard in 10th. 6.8 seconds, leader in for fuel. He's in for fuel. And our second place is hung on the wall. He didn't get, no, he's flamed out. Second place is flamed out. $15.30 in, 14.30 to go. Brian had an issue in the pits too, so maybe Blake will be. Maybe Blake Bell has taken over the lead. Indeed, that is the case. Blake Bell, your new leader in the yellow and blue.
14 minutes left.
Just past 16-minute mark. Blake on a 1:39 pace, Brian on a 1:38 pace, Craig on a 1:36 pace, John on a 1:34 pace, Super Mario on a 1:34 pace, Tom on a 1:33 pace, Ken on a 1:33 pace, Edward 1:31, John Bowker 1:22, and Jerry on a 120 lap pace. 16 and a half minutes in, 13 and a half to go. So Blake, Brian Bodine, Craig Roberts, John Sang, Mario, Super Mario that is, Tom Younger, Ken Chan, Edward Dinter, John Bowker, and Jerry Bernard, your top 10.
13 minutes left.
17 minutes gone, 13 left. Oh, our leader on his lid. Blake still leading, but Brian has closed up to 1.3 seconds. See how far Craig back is in. Craig in 9.3 seconds back from second spot. 17 and a half minutes gone. 12 and a half remain. Blake's looking to lap both Thomas and Craig if he can get there. 1 lap up on Craig, according to the computer.
12 minutes left.
So it's Blake, Brian, Craig, John, Super Mario, Thomas, Ken, Edward, John, Bowker, and Jerry. Just past the 18-minute mark. 11:45 to go. 2.9 seconds between first and second. The yellow car on the straightaway now is your leader. The candy apple red, white, and blue on the straightaway now is in second. The fluorescent orange car in the middle of the field, Craig Roberts, is in third. John Sang in the blue and white is in fourth. Almost 19 minutes gone, drivers. Almost 19 minutes in. Tom Younger running in sixth with Super Mario in the middle, running in fifth spot in a blue with red stripe and yellow wing. Ken Chan in the white and green, running in seventh. And Edward Dinder right behind him, running in eighth, although they are separated by a lap. 19:20 into the race. 19:20 into the race. So let's see how we're doing at the front here. Blake still leading. Brian 4.7 seconds back in second spot. Craig running in third spot. He is 10.8 seconds back from Brian. Then Super Mario, Tom, John Sang, Ken Chan, Edward Dinter, John, and Jerry. Almost 20 minutes gone, drivers.
10 minutes left.
20 gone, 10 to go. More pit stops taking place here. Leader in for fuel. Brian Boat sends him out on his way. More cars coming and going from pit lane. Brian Bodine has taken over the lead on that fuel stop. 3 seconds now between Brian on the straightaway now and Blake Bell in the yellow and blue coming on the straightaway. 3 seconds last lap. This lap 3.2 seconds. 20 minutes, 45 seconds in. 9:15 to go. So Craig Roberts in third, John Sang in fourth, Super Mario in fifth, Tom Younger in sixth, Ken Chan seventh, Edward Dinter eighth, John Bowker ninth, and
9
Jerry
minutes
Bernard
left.
in 10th spot. Less than 9 minutes to go. .139 lap pace for both our leader and second place. Craig Roberts on a 137 lap pace. John Sang on a 134 lap pace. 21 minutes and 25 seconds in. 8.5 minutes left. Tom Younger on 134 lap pace. Super Mario on a 134 lap pace. So a good battle between Super